While I was dying from cancer and fighting through chemotherapy, my wife got pregnant with my brother's baby. I didn't scream, I smiled, collected proof, and took full custody while destroying them in court. I found out my wife was pregnant with my brother's baby while I was dying from cancer. The DNA test proved it. I destroyed them both in court. Took full custody. Kept the house. Made it public. 3 years later, my daughter won't see her mother. My brother moved 3 states away. And I'm sitting here wondering if revenge was supposed to feel this empty. Let me back up. The nurse handed me my phone through the hospital bathroom door. I just finished puking blood after round 4 of chemo. 3 missed calls from my mom. She was crying when I called back. Not the scared crying since my diagnosis. Different. Angry. Sarah's pregnant, she said. I hadn't touched my wife in 5 months. Dean's been helping around the house, my mom continued. My brother Dean. The math was simple. 12 weeks pregnant. 12 weeks ago I was in ICU with sepsis. Almost died. Sarah stayed home for Lily's school play. Dean volunteered to keep them company. I didn't scream. Didn't throw the phone. I opened every app. Every account. Every backup file. If I was going to die, I'd die knowing the truth. The texts went back 4 months. They weren't even careful. Dean's contact wasn't even hidden. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Tell him you're at your sister's. You deserve better than a sick husband. There were photos. Sarah in lingerie I'd never seen. Black lace. Red silk. Plans to meet at his apartment. Complaints about me. How I was always tired. How I wasn't fun anymore. How the cancer had changed everything. How Dean made her feel alive again. Here's what I didn't know then. They'd been planning a future together. Waiting for me to die so they could be together without the mess of divorce. I wanted to die. Not from cancer. From knowing. But I got angry instead. Called a lawyer from my hospital bed. Specialized in high conflict divorce. Document everything, he said. Don't let them know you know. I finished chemo. Cancer went into remission. Doctor called it a miracle. I called it perfect timing. 3 months of collecting evidence. Private investigator. $5,000 in cash. Photos of them at hotels. Credit card receipts. Text records from the phone company. Sarah came home one day and told me she was pregnant. She was crying. Happy tears. It's a miracle, she said. I smiled. Held her. Said all the right things. Then went to the bathroom and threw up. I watched her belly grow with my brother's child for 3 months. Watched Dean come over for family dinners. Watched him ruffle my daughter Lily's hair. Watched them steal glances. I told Sarah I wanted space. That cancer had changed me. I understand, she said. 7 months pregnant with another man's baby. I moved important documents out slowly. Photos. Birth certificates. Opened new bank accounts. Then I waited for the baby to be born. Sarah went into labor on a Tuesday. Dean drove us to the hospital. I sat in the waiting room for 6 hours. She named him Oliver. Dean held him first. I took a photo. Evidence. 2 days later, I filed for divorce. Papers delivered to her at my mom's house. I'd already moved out completely. 17 missed calls. I didn't answer. My lawyer included everything. The affair. The timeline. The texts. The photos. The hotel receipts. DNA test request. Full custody petition for Lily. Restraining order against Dean. Fraud charges for listing me as Oliver's father. Her lawyer called. Wanted to settle quietly. My lawyer said no. I wanted a trial. Public record. Everyone knowing. Sarah showed up at my apartment. Holding Oliver. Crying. It was a mistake, she said. I looked at her holding another man's baby. Felt nothing. Leave or I call the police, I said. She left. Dean sent messages through friends. Wanted to apologize. Said Sarah seduced him. I didn't respond. DNA test came back. Oliver was Dean's. 99.9%. My lawyer filed it with the court. If I'd known what was coming at that preliminary hearing, I might have felt something. But I was numb by then. The courtroom was cold. Sarah sat across from me, hands shaking. Dean wasn't there. But his name was everywhere. Highlighted. Referenced. Projected on screens. Text messages displayed. Hotel receipts. Timeline of my cancer treatment alongside their affair dates. Color-coded chart. DNA results. Sarah's lawyer tried damage control. Private matter. Mistake during stressful time. Good mother. My lawyer stood up. Pulled out the messages we'd saved for this moment. Sarah complaining about Lily. Calling her clingy. Exhausting. Wishing she could start over without the baggage. Plans to move away with Dean once I was out of the picture. Sarah went white. Judge asked her directly, "Did you commit adultery with your husband's brother during his cancer treatment?" Yes, Sarah whispered. Speak up for the record. Yes. Is Oliver your husband's biological child? No. Why did you list him as the father on the birth certificate? Silence. I panicked. Did you plan to tell him the truth? Longer silence. I don't know. Judge took a 30-minute recess. Came back with her ruling. Primary custody to me. Sarah gets supervised visits every other weekend. 4 hours each. She pays child support. $1,700 monthly. House is mine. Cars are mine. She keeps part of her retirement. Pays her legal fees and half of mine. $12,000 more. 3.5 hours. Done. Outside the courthouse, press was waiting. Local news. Sarah crying, holding Oliver. Headline next day, local woman loses custody after affair with husband's brother during his cancer battle. It went viral. Regional news. Every Facebook group exploded. Sarah's dental office got review bombed. She was fired within a week. Dean's gym dropped him. Clients cancelled. He posted an apology on Instagram. Comments tore him apart. He deleted it. Screenshots lived forever. My phone exploded. Old friends. Coworkers. People from high school. Everyone had opinions. I blocked most of them. Lily's first supervised visit was 3 weeks later. Family center. Gray walls. Sad drawings. Social worker named Janet supervised. Sarah brought toys. New doll. Art supplies. Tried acting normal. Lily was quiet. Withdrawn. One-word answers. After 3 visits, Lily asked to skip the next one. It feels weird, she said. I don't know what to say to her. You don't have to go, I said. Sarah's lawyer filed an emergency motion. Parental alienation. I was undermining their relationship. Judge reviewed the social worker's reports. Lily had told Janet directly, I don't trust my mom anymore. I want to stay with daddy. Motion denied. That was my first mistake. The second was thinking it would get easier. Dean tried contacting my dad. Wanted to pay child support for Oliver. Take responsibility. My dad told him to lose our number. Sarah moved back with her parents. Posted on Facebook about new beginnings. People commented with snake emojis. She turned off comments. My mom ran into Sarah's mom at the grocery store. Voices raised. Manager intervened. Video made it to Facebook. More commentary. More judgment. Work was strange. Coworkers whispered. Some offered support. Others avoided me. I worked 12-hour days. Came home to Lily. Pretended everything was normal. Lily started therapy. Dr. Chen. Play therapy. After 3 sessions, Dr. Chen called me in. Abandonment issues. Trust problems. She's 7 and learning people you love can disappear. $400 weekly. I paid it. Hated myself for not protecting her from this. 6 months later, Sarah sent a letter. Handwritten. 5 pages. She was sorry. Selfish. Stupid. Knew she'd destroyed everything. Miss Lily. Understood if I never forgave her. She'd left Dean. He'd changed. Became distant. Blamed her for everything. They fought constantly. He resented Oliver. She was alone. No money. No future. No way back. I go to bed wishing I could undo it, she wrote. I'd give anything to have Lily back. Ended with, I know you hate me. I hate myself too. I read it once. Put it in a drawer. Never responded. Dean moved to North Carolina. Different gym. Didn't mention Oliver online. Didn't send money. Just disappeared. Sarah's visits became less frequent. Every other weekend became once monthly. Then holidays only. Lily stopped asking about her. I started dating after a year. Nothing serious. Met a teacher named Rebecca. After 3 dates, Lily asked if Rebecca was her new mom. I ended it that week. My cancer stayed in remission. 6-month checkups. Then yearly, each clear scan, I thought about Sarah's face telling me she was pregnant. The calculated happiness. I wondered if she'd hoped I'd die. Lily turned 9. Birthday party at our house. My family came. Sarah wasn't invited. She sent a stuffed unicorn by mail. Lily opened it. Said that's nice. Put it on a shelf. Never touched it again. I ran into Sarah 2 years post-divorce. Target parking lot. She was loading groceries. Beat-up Honda. Oliver in the cart. She looked older. Tired. We made eye contact. I nodded. Kept moving. Jake. Wait. I stopped. I saw Lily's school photos online. She's beautiful. She is. Is she happy? Yes. Good. That's all I wanted to know. I left. That night I looked in the mirror. 41. Single dad. Cancer survivor. Lines that weren't there before. Gray at my temples. I destroyed my wife and brother because they destroyed me first. Lily graduated elementary school. 5th grade. Honor roll. Well-adjusted, according to Dr. Chen. Resilient. Strong. You're doing a good job. She wrote an essay. My hero. About me. Fighting cancer. Raising her alone. Being there for everything. She didn't mention Sarah once. I framed it. Put it in my office. 3 years after the divorce, Sarah's lawyer called. Wanted to modify custody. Sarah had a job. Apartment. Therapy for 2 years. Done the work. My lawyer asked what I wanted to do. I asked Lily. She was 10. I don't want to go, she said. I don't know her anymore. I told my lawyer to deny it. Sarah's lawyer pushed back. Alienation. Sarah deserved a chance. Lily's therapist testified. Forcing contact would be harmful. Request denied. I got a text from an unknown number that night. You won. Happy now? Dean. I blocked it. Was I happy? No. Did I regret it? Most nights, no. I destroyed them legally. Exactly as planned. Sarah lost her career, her daughter, her reputation. Dean lost his family, his business, his son. Public consequences. Permanent damage. But I destroyed parts of myself too. The part that believed in forgiveness. The part that trusted family. The part that thought love was enough. Lily asked once if I still loved mommy. I used to, I said. What happened? People change. Sometimes the change breaks things that can't be fixed. 10 years old and understanding that some damage is permanent. I see Sarah's Facebook sometimes. Posts about Oliver. Single motherhood. Healing journey. She doesn't mention Lily. Doesn't acknowledge having a daughter she barely sees. Oliver is 4 now. Looks exactly like Dean. I wonder if she regrets it every time she looks at him. I won everything in court. Full custody. The house. Their destroyed reputations. But late at night, alone in this too big house, I realized something. Winning doesn't undo betrayal. Justice doesn't heal wounds. Destroying them didn't save my marriage or give Lily her mother back. It just broke us all in different ways. Part 1 ends here. The hearing was done. The custody was mine. The revenge was complete. And it tasted like ashes. I'm 45 now. 4 years since the courthouse. 4 years since I made it public. Here's what nobody tells you about winning. Month 1. Lily cried herself to sleep every night. Not for Sarah. For the life she used to have. Why can't things be normal? She asked. I had no answer. Month 3. Sarah lost her apartment. Moved back with her parents. Oliver was 6 months old. My mom saw her at the store. Looked broken. I felt nothing. Month 6. Dean posted on social media from North Carolina. New job. New life. No mention of Oliver. Just gone. Sarah tried calling him. He'd blocked her number. She was alone with the consequence. Year 1. Lily's supervised visits dropped to holidays only. Christmas. Easter. Thanksgiving. Each time, Lily came home quieter. She acts fake, Lily told Dr. Chen. Like she's trying too hard. Sarah sent birthday presents. Lily opened them politely. Never played with them. I started seeing a therapist too. Not court ordered. Just needed someone to talk to. Do you regret the trial? She asked. No, I said. But some nights, I wondered. Year 2. Sarah got engaged. Posted it on Facebook. Some guy she worked with at the call center. He had no idea about the affair. The trial. The public humiliation. She'd moved to a town 2 hours away. Fresh start. Oliver was 2. In the photos, he looked like Dean. Sarah never tagged Dean. Never mentioned him. Like he'd never existed. The engagement ended 3 months later. He'd Googled her name. Found the articles. Left without explanation. Year 3. My cancer stayed clear. Annual checkups now. Each time I sat in that oncology waiting room, I thought about Sarah telling me she was pregnant. The lie in her eyes. Some betrayals you never forget. Lily asked to stop therapy. She was 10. Doing well. Dr. Chen agreed. She's processed it as much as she can at this age, Dr. Chen said. She might need more sessions in her teens. I thanked her. Paid the final bill. 3 years of therapy. $60,000 total. Worth every cent. But then I discovered something worse than the affair. The thing nobody prepared me for. Sarah started posting about her daughter on Facebook. Old photos of Lily. Captions about missing my baby girl and a mother's love never dies. People who didn't know the full story commented sympathetically. You'll reconnect someday. She'll understand when she's older. Mothers and daughters always find their way back. Lily's friends from school saw the posts. Started asking questions. Why don't you see your mom? Did she abandon you? My mom said your mom is a cheater. Lily came home crying. I called my lawyer. Filed a cease and desist. Sarah had to stop posting about Lily without permission. She took the posts down. Sent me a message, you've taken everything else. Now you're taking my right to miss my daughter? I didn't respond. You don't get to play victim when you created the crime. Year 4. I met someone. Rachel. Divorced. 2 kids of her own. Understood complicated. We took it slow. Really slow. 6 months before Lily met her. Another 6 months before it got serious. Lily liked her. Rachel didn't try to replace Sarah. Just existed as herself. That made all the difference. Sarah found out through mutual friends. Called me for the first time in 3 years. You're replacing me? She said. I'm moving on. What about Lily? What about our family? We stopped being a family when you got pregnant with Dean's baby. Silence. Then, I was confused. Scared. You were dying. I survived. You made your choice. I made mine. I hung up. That was the last time we spoke directly. Where everyone is now. Sarah, 39. Lives with her parents still. Works at a call center. Makes $30,000 a year. Pays child support every month, though she's late sometimes. Sees Lily twice a year. Christmas and Lily's birthday. Supervised visits ended, but Lily won't do more than that. Oliver is 5. Doesn't know his father. Asks about him sometimes. Sarah has no answers. Dean, 42. Still in North Carolina. Married someone new 2 years ago. Hasn't contacted our family in 4 years. Didn't send money for Oliver. Didn't visit. Our parents pretend he doesn't exist. His wife doesn't know about Oliver. We know because my cousin's friend saw his Facebook. Private account. No photos of his past life. He erased us all. Lily, 12 now. Straight A's. Soccer team captain. Therapy twice a month still. Trust issues. Abandonment fears. But strong. Resilient. Knows her worth. She wrote another essay last year. What family means. Wrote about me. About Rachel. About my parents. About choosing the people who stay. Didn't mention Sarah. Didn't mention Dean. Like they never existed. Me, 45. Cancer-free 4 years. Promoted twice. Good salary. Nice house that's not too big anymore because Rachel and her kids are here most weekends. Dating seriously. Talking about marriage maybe. Taking it slow for the kids. Lily calls Rachel by her first name. Not mom. Never mom. That's okay. Rachel doesn't expect it. Do I regret burning it all down? No. Would I do it again? Yes. Did Sarah deserve what happened? Every single consequence. Here's what I know now that I didn't know then. Some betrayals don't get second chances. When someone looks you in the eye while you're fighting cancer and lies about being pregnant with your brother's baby, that's not a mistake. That's a choice. Multiple choices. For months. The trial wasn't revenge. It was accountability. Making sure everyone knew what they'd done. Making sure there were real consequences. Making sure Lily learned that actions matter. That betrayal costs something. People say I was cruel. That I destroyed Sarah's life. I disagree. Sarah destroyed her own life. I just made sure everyone saw it. The custody. The public trial. The restraining order. The supervised visits. All justified. My lawyer was worth every dollar. Sarah lost Lily because she chose Dean over her daughter. Because she put her affair above her family. Because she let her boyfriend's brother become more important than her marriage. Those are her choices. Her consequences. And here's the cold truth nobody wants to hear. I don't miss Sarah. Not even a little. I don't miss my brother. Blood doesn't mean loyalty. I don't regret the trial. I'd do it again tomorrow. Because 4 years later, I'm happy. Genuinely happy. Cancer-free. Great job. Beautiful daughter. Loving relationship. Life I built from the ashes. And Sarah? Still living with her parents. Still working minimum wage. Still seeing her daughter twice a year. Still dealing with a child who looks exactly like the man who abandoned him. That's what choosing wrong looks like. The final blow came when I told Lily the truth. She was 11. Asked why her mom did it. I didn't sugarcoat it. Your mom had an affair with Uncle Dean while I had cancer. Oliver is their son. She lied about it. That's why we got divorced. Lily processed it silently. Then, does she love Oliver more than me? I don't know what she loves. But I know I love you more than anything. She hugged me. Didn't cry. Just held on. Later that night, she asked if she had to see her mom anymore. That's your choice, I said. She chose no. Sarah doesn't know yet. She'll find out when Lily turns 13 and legally can refuse visits. 6 more months. I won't stop it. One cold line that defines everything. The day Oliver was born, I held him for a photo. Sarah insisted. For Lily. I looked at this baby with Dean's face and whispered to Sarah, every time you look at him, I hope you remember what you lost for him. She heard me. Went pale. That photo is in Lily's baby book. Sarah smiling. Me holding Oliver. Lily standing next to us. Last photo of our family together. Sometimes I look at it. Not with sadness. With clarity. That was the moment everything changed. The moment I decided to burn it all down. Best decision I ever made. If you're reading this and you're thinking about cheating, don't. Not because of morality. Because of math. Every text leaves evidence. Every hotel visit has receipts. Every lie compounds. Every choice has witnesses. And if you do it to someone going through cancer? To someone fighting for their life while you're in bed with their family member? There's no recovery from that. No sympathy. No second chances. Just courtrooms and lawyers and supervised visits and children who learn not to trust you. If you're reading this and you've been betrayed, document everything. Get a good lawyer. Don't settle quietly. Make it public if you need to. Some people need the world to know who they really are. Not for revenge. For accountability. So their next victim knows what they're getting. Final line. 4 years later, I'm in my kitchen making breakfast. Lily's doing homework at the table. Rachel's making coffee. Her kids are fighting over the remote in the living room. Normal life. Chaotic. Loud. Real. Sarah's probably at her parents' house, scrolling through old photos of Lily, writing comments she'll delete about how much she misses her. Dean's probably in North Carolina, pretending he never had a son, living a lie with his new wife. Oliver's probably asking his mom again about his dad, not understanding why he's not around. And me? I'm here. Present. Alive. Happy. Watching Lily laugh at something on her phone. Planning a life with Rachel. Grateful for every clear scan. Every normal moment. Some doors don't reopen. Some betrayals are permanent. Some choices define everything that comes after. Sarah chose Dean over our family. Dean chose to disappear. They both chose wrong. I chose me. Chose Lily. Chose accountability. And every single day I wake up, I choose it again. That's what winning looks like. Not empty. Not hollow. Not revenge. Just a life rebuilt. A daughter thriving. A future that doesn't include the people who tried to destroy us. They destroyed themselves. I just made sure everyone knew about it. And I sleep fine at night.